What's up, guys? We're Taylor and Tyler with TK Disc Golf, and today we're taking a look at the new James Conrad Neutron Volt. This is his tour series for 2021, and there'll be plenty of times to pick this up this year.
Super excited to try it out in the field. Let's get a shot at it. It's a stable driver, so we'll see how it handles the wind.
The Neutron Volt has the flight numbers of 8 speed, 5 glide, minus half turn, and 2 fade, making it a slightly overstable fairway driver that a lot of people can find use for. Whether you have crazy good power like Tyler, being able to push this thing out almost to 400 feet, or if you're an average thrower that only throws about 300 to 330, you really can get some nice shots out of this disc. On those hyzers, as you saw, it holds it really nicely with a ton of glide all the way to the ground, and on these more hyzer flip-up tight shops, you can really keep it on a tight rope. I can really see this thing having some crazy good potential for very tight wooded fairways. So honestly, I could see James really enjoying this disc at a course like Idlewild, where he can smash on this thing as hard as he wants, and he can keep it on some very controlled straight lines without having to go to a more hyzer flip to turn disc from something understable. With his power level, and then obviously Tyler's power level too, you can see that well. For me, I was throwing it and it was definitely flying like a slightly overstable disc for me. To keep it straight, I was having to throw it with quite a bit of an anhyzer, not getting able to get that flip up that Tyler's exhibiting with his power. On some of these farther throws, he was actually getting this thing out to about 375 to 380 feet consistently, and maxed out on some of the more anhyzer releases, he was hitting 400 to 410. We are using a Leopold rangefinder. These numbers are legit. It's not UDisc. But yeah, this thing's absolutely awesome. The anhyzer releases, you can really have some fun with it. Holds it for quite a bit, and you can trust it to fade out like this if you want to get an S shot around an object, or if you really commit to the anhyzer flex, you can keep it turned over the entire flight. Now this one, obviously he didn't throw it left of frame to keep it centered, but he did correct it on this one right here, and this was my favorite throw to watch the entire day. He absolutely smashed this one, and this was the one I think that hit that 410 foot mark.
Alrighty, so the Bendy James Volt. I wasn't expecting much for it, honestly. Not that in like a bad way or anything like that, but just after throwing it, it's been a long time since I've thrown a Volt, and I'm really impressed with how it flies. The fairway driver feel to it whenever you throw it in those lower lines, especially like a slight hyzer, it flips up the straight beautifully, dead straight, and then consistent gentle fade at the end. With the way the wind was going today, we had a slight headwind, so on the higher anhyzer flexes or anything really with height in general, it kind of exposed the bottom of the flight plate a little bit too much, so it kind of stalled it out and kept it from its fullest distance potential, I think. With a tailwind or a slight left to right crosswind, I really think this thing will fly great. And really anybody looking for a nice, stable, consistent fade fairway driver, definitely recommend this. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. We were super impressed with how the Volt flew. If you want to support James on his tour this year, go ahead and check out his Instagram channel and everything else that he has on social media. There'll be plenty more opportunities to buy these as the year goes on.
And again, we're trying to grow our channel a lot this year, so it would really mean a lot if you could hit the subscribe button. That really helps us out. And then if you know anybody that is looking to try some MVP discs, be sure to send them here, because we've got plenty of review videos to find a disc that will work for them. So thanks for watching.